Sairam everyone.
Sairam.
My brain is still vibrating from the bhajans that we just had. It was amazing, right?
Yes.
Started with the Narayana and then ended with the Murugan.
Started with the
Of course, started with the Ganapati by Ganesh. Okay. So I have a story to say here. Okay, this story I took it from the net, and it's about Swami. So it's about relationship between this lady and this older woman and Swami. Okay, there was this lady who lived in Prashanti, who was in her 50s or early 60s, and I think they didn't even know her name or how old is she. So she was very poor and no one to depend upon. She used to live by selling peanuts outside of Prashanti. And then one day Swami called her, and her name apparently was Narasimha. They're not very sure, but they say it's Narasimha. And they asked her, so Swami asked her, how do you manage, can you make enough money selling peanuts? She said, no. So how do you manage? And she says that, well, the days that I make enough money, I eat, otherwise I just drink water, Then Swami goes to say and said, do you have any skills? She said, I have none, Swami. I'm poor and I'm uneducated, I have no skills. So Swami offered her a job. She said, can I give you a job? Can you do it? And he said, sure, Swami. So Swami said that I will, he asked, what can you do? He said, I can wash vessels, and I'm very strong, I can do some work. So Swami told, okay, you do this every day. Every day you wash the plates. After I eat, you wash the plates and you fetch water. I was told to slow down. And you fetch water from Chitravati River. And you fetch the water and for me to bathe, okay? And she agreed. She said, so she did this for about 18 years or so. She did this every day for Swami, fetch the water for him to bathe, wash his vessels, okay? And one day, after about 18 years, she fell ill. So when she fell ill, what Swami did was, Swami called his very close devotee, Dr. Padmanabhan, and told him to take Narasimha to Bangalore for treatment. And so on the day that Narasimha came, he brought his car. Swami got into the car. And he said, I am going to follow you. She's very, very sick. I'm going to follow you. So they took the car from Prashanti. They went to her house, to a hut, and then picked her up. And apparently those days, to travel from Prashanti to Bangalore, it takes about 9 hours. There's a lot of these cobblestone roads, and they don't have bridges apparently. There's a lot of water that goes past. So what happens is, why it takes 9 hours is, every time they go to Bangalore, the car, they hit the cobblestone because it's not repaired, the car will get stuck. So every time the car gets stuck, what they have to do is, they have to get out of the car, call the villagers, move the car. So that's the reason why the whole trip takes 9 hours, okay? So when he hit the first curve, Dr. Padmanabhan said, okay, I need to call the villagers. Swami said, no, let me get out and push the car. And this was when Swami was much younger, okay? And he did. Every time the car hits a pothole or hits the cobblestone, Swami will get down and push the car. And then he will go to the window and he will ask her, are you okay? Just a little bit more, just a short while more. And true enough, it was a 9-hour journey, and they arrived at the hospital. I'm not reading now, so I'm trying to remember what I said. And they arrived at the hospital, and that was on a Sunday. And this doctor, I can't remember her name because I'm not looking at my sick. The doctor told, she needs to be operated as soon as possible, but today is a Sunday. This is going to be a tough one. And the statistician is not there. The one who gives that, so she's not there. I can't do the operation today. But Swami said, don't worry, I will apply Vibhuti for her and she will lose consciousness. And the minute the surgery is over, she'll be regaining consciousness. True enough, Swami went and applied Vibhuti, and then they went for the operation. Swami waited outside the bench, even after Dr. Padmanabhan said, let me take you back, you come back tomorrow. Said, no, I'm going to wait because she's going to wake up and she's going to ask for me. So Swami waited 3 to 4 hours. So imagine the journey took about more than 9 hours. The operation took another 4 hours, and Swami basically waited the whole day outside for her. And after the operation, true enough, she opened her eyes, she saw Swami, she was very happy, but she said, Swami, I have troubled you so much, this I have to read. And then she said, Swami, I have given you so much of trouble. And Swami caught her hand and said, Narasama, for years and years you have served me. Can't I just do this much for you? So, for me, when I read this, it was very close to my heart, because sometimes we do so many things, so many little things that we think that, why are we the only one doing it? Or, why do we keep repeating the same thing? Why can't others come and do, do I actually need to do this? Then I realized that the smallest work that we do for Swami, if done sincerely with a heart full of love for him, and always having him in our thoughts, Swami will be there in our needs, our time of needs. Without fail, I'm 100% convinced that he'll be there for us. Sai Ram.